So, another video with Angelito Fitness. We're doing shoulders. Start off with some heavy dumbbell overhead press. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll do a few sets here. I like dumbbell stuff. You get really heavy, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I'm not that strong, but like, you know, you get over like 100 pounds, you tweak your shoulder if you pull it back too far. But for now, it works fine for me. And like, I mean, we got this hammer strength machine. It works well, but like, I don't know, I just kind of feel like doing some dumbbell stuff. All right, what are we working with today? I'm thinking the 80s went up pretty nice last time, so the 85s will work good. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, these are metal. The dumbbells are metal, so that makes them heavier. I think it might just be placebo though, that the metals are heavier. But they actually might be heavier.
Nah, it's just fact.
It's a fact that they're heavier?
Yeah.
I'm gonna probably need a spot like to get them up. Yeah. Okay.
Lightweight. Put it on the bottom.
So we got 85 for 6. Last time I got 80 for 6.
80 for 6?
Yeah, so we're doing that progressive overload. 100-pound shoulder press attempt for 1 rep. Like I said, I don't know if I'll hit this. The goal is for 1 rep. That's about it. Alright, next time we'll start off with that 4th rep though. It still led to a little bit of growth. Because that first set was, what? That was all to failure with the 85s for 6. So I don't really want to go up in weight because I want to start heavy as possible. Because I'm going to be my strongest on that. Kind of what, you know, Sam talked about. And it's true, I've been following that philosophy at least a year or two. Because I would notice, I try to follow like regiments, 135, like on a bench, 135 for 10. All right, now I'll go up 155, try to get that for 8. It's not gonna happen. You're losing way too much strength. You might as well just go heavy, warm up properly, and then go your heaviest on that set, and then I'll progressively get weaker. Like, I don't even think I can get the 85s up. We'll probably do the 75s. And then this will probably be my 3rd set. I usually do like 5 sets for like front delt stuff, but yeah, I'll probably go down to like 75s for this last set. I mean, these aren't bad, like especially if I have a spotter. Like, it's kind of healthy, but like throwing 100 pounds behind your shoulders, come on, it'd be real. I mean, you could seriously like your rotator cuff, just throwing it behind you and tear your shoulder. So you definitely need to be warm before you do these. And honestly, they're probably not optimal, but I don't really care. I just want to throw some heavy weight around right now. I mean, the thing with dumbbell too, you have to stabilize that weight. It's not like a Smith where the weight is stabilized. I have to use stabilizer muscles, you know, to get that weight up. So definitely some benefit, but I wouldn't go over like a certain amount of weight with these, just because it's a little risky for your shoulders. But yeah, last set, 75s, then I'll move on to something else. So I always like to get the dumbbells at the bottom of my kneecaps, because if they're on my quad, it's gonna be harder. It's just harder for me to, you know, set it back, lean forward, and you just launch one leg up. You're gonna be on your tippy toes, just launch it up. Definitely have a spotter if you're using crazy weight. All right, I'm gonna move on to like some hammer strength press, because I like that. It's probably healthier for your shoulders too, to be honest. So next shoulder day, we're definitely gonna have him with us again. I want him to be here for that 100-pound overhead attempt. You know, 200-pound overhead attempt for each shoulder. Probably only get like 1 rep out of it, still with him helping me, maybe 1 or 2. Definitely warm up properly. I never used to warm up with the cables. Now that I'm watching Sam and how he warms up with cables before his benching, it's really smart. And it's honestly, like yesterday, I went to go do some incline. So I put on like 2 plates with the Smith, which might be 205 or it might be 225. I don't know what the bar weighs over there on the Smith. But put 225 on before we filmed, like 3 hours prior, and I barely got it. I didn't do any cable stuff before that, but I came in the next session, did some of the shoulder stuff, warming up. I felt my strongest, even on that shoulder, that dumbbell shoulder press, felt really strong. So warm up your shoulders, even doing some pec flies in there. It's really good, just keep them healthy and, to prevent them from injury. And just overall, tearing something, right? That's too light. So you sit around and talk for a little bit, you find out that you actually kind of recovered a lot. Yeah. 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 I don't really know if I'm rocking with this machine that much, because you have to do with this machine for chest flies. You gotta pull it all the way out, like from this position. I mean, you could just drag it, but there's no setting at the top to adjust, where you want to place it. So I'll just use them for rear delts. These are like my bread and butter for rear delt stuff. I don't use too many cables. I used to use a lot more cables back in the day. I think your rear delts are, when you do a front double, they're not engaged that much when you're pulling like this. They're more engaged like this. So like, I don't really know if I want to be pulling them out straight. I mean, some people say to do that, but I kind of just want to squeeze, come in and go like that, keep them kind of in, my elbows kind of in. But yeah, just try to squeeze them. Rear delts are kind of hard for people to squeeze and feel. And it took me a long time to feel and squeeze them. That's too late. Yes. So they only got 1 rear pec deck fly here. So I'm just gonna do some cable stuff. I'm on my 2nd set, so I think I'll do like 2 sets here. Yeah. 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 We went from single arm face pulls to just the rope, so it's double. Again, just squeezing. I actually got a really good squeeze on that single arm stuff. So those are pretty good. Yeah, you do the same thing with the rope. It's harder to squeeze with both arms, I found, with everything. So single arm, like pec, I'm probably gonna feel, single arm just flies, I'm gonna feel more, I guess, mind muscle connection and squeezing than if I was using two arms. And I don't know why that is. Maybe it's a thing with your brain, or maybe, I don't really know why. But I just always find it better to do one arm at a time for that squeezing stuff. And then once I get a good pump and mind muscle connection, I'll just move on to the rope stuff, like the double arm stuff. Oh, that's obviously, I don't always do that, but it feels good today, so why not do it? I think with this rope thing, and even with the single arm stuff, I don't want to pull it straight toward, like the face arm pulls, I don't like them like pulling straight towards my face, because I feel like that's more trap. So I like to go a little bit down and then just squeeze my rear delts. And really, this is the best rear delt pump I've gotten in a long time. What I like to do is just always flare my lats out, always squeeze my lats when I'm doing any type of rear delt thing. Because when you flare your lats out, you squeeze your lats, it's gonna activate your rear delts. So, yeah. I think I'll move on to 2 more sets of something else. I'll just get some dumbbells. I'll come out and I'll do, like, you know what you do on just rear delt flies, but with dumbbells. So I'll come out, I'll try to get a good squeeze on my rear delts, either going like this. I've been going out. I was always told to go out, but usually I feel a better squeeze when I just, bring my elbows kind of inward a little bit. But, yeah, what? I start off with the bench. I sit on a bench. I'll just do the rear delt flies. And then once I can't do those anymore, bringing my arms out like this, I'll just bring them in like here, and then I'll keep doing reps. And then I'll just stand up. I'll do the same thing, superset. Like, that pretty much gets a really good rear delt pump. But yeah, let's start off with this. Yeah. 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 And yeah, see, I was just using the tents. You don't need to go that heavy. There's no reason to go out and swing the weight. Just control it, squeeze it. Squeeze, get some tension, time under tension. That's all you need. You don't need to, like, I could work, well, the machine I'm getting kind of strong at, but the dumbbell stuff, nothing crazy. nothing crazy heavy. And I always like to do them in the bent over position, just because they target the rear delts better. But yeah, we'll move on to what, side lateral stuff. What, full day of shoulders is a good workout. I think I'll read a verse. Be on my way. Yeah. So I used to look up like a good verse to look up, but now I kind of just flip to a page and try to find something. Okay, Psalm 56, verse 10. In God will I praise His word, in the Lord will I praise His word. Do I have anything else I want to say? I used to look at if you're looking at motivation and stuff to get in the gym, how do I get in the gym every day? You kind of have to force yourself at the beginning. If you're a beginner, you got to force yourself. You want to pick a regiment that you love. Don't just stick to someone's program. Try to figure out, what muscles hit what, or not, what machines work what, and what ways you move your body, work certain things, because there's no magical exercise that's going to put on a ton of muscle. It's just the movement of itself, how you're moving that muscle. So don't find exercise that you love. That's going to help you stick to it. What are your goals? You need to figure that out. You want to get bigger, or you want to have a better physique. You need kind of a concept of a goal. I don't have a goal. I just want to keep getting bigger. I don't know. I used to want to have a physique, and then a certain physique, and then I hit that level, and then I was like, I love the process so much. I'm just gonna keep going, because if I stop at where I reach my desired physique, then there's no reason for me to keep training, right? Oh, I got my desired physique. Now I'm done training. Oh, yeah, you're not gonna maintain that physique anymore though if you stop training. And also, you kind of need to love it and have a passion for it. If I was fat, coming in here and working out, or I was skinny, I'd still love the workout, even if I didn't develop all the muscle that I wanted to. I love the process of working out. I'm passionate about it. There's no real discipline or motivation for me. Maybe at the start there was, but kind of just discipline and motivation all faded out. It's just become a passion. It's like second nature. I want to come in the gym every day. I love it. I can't go a day without going in. I'm looking forward to it. I'm probably most thing I'm passionate about life. I would love to say, I need my I want God first as my passion, but this is overriding right now, and I need to work on that. But yeah, you need to ultimately love what you're doing, or you're not going to stick to it, right? So all this discipline, motivational talk and stuff, yeah, you can listen to that and you think you're getting somewhere when you're not. You're watching all these, oh, I'm going to succeed, discipline, motivation, all this in the gym. You need to go in and do it. You go in and put the work in. And then you also need to find something you love. If I didn't love weightlifting, maybe I like calisthenics. I'll build muscle that way. If I want to reach a certain physique goal, or I'll get into CrossFit, who cares? If I don't love what I'm doing, I'm not going to stick to it or do it. So you definitely need to find something you love. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. See you for tomorrow, whatever I'm going to hit. Arms. Yeah, something like that.